Hello guys and welcome again to my YouTube channel. This is Daniel aka Rochelle Ravenwolf. Today, as you guys can see, this is a Jack Frost inspired look that I come up with. If you guys want to know how I achieved this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. And let me know what you guys think at the bottom of the in the comment section, and any suggestions that you might want to add to this video. Remember, I'm not a pro in this. I've been doing this not long ago. I started like 2 years or 3 years ago. So this is like the first time I do something like this, kind of mixing up the drag, what I know with drag, to my regular makeup routines. And I kind of like the outcome of this look. You guys let me know what you guys think. And if you would like to see more of these or different types of looks, any suggestions are more than welcome. So thank you for watching. And again, thanks for your support. So I went ahead and started blocking my brows off camera. And after that, I'm gonna put clown white all over my face. I'm gonna start with the bottom part of my face while the brows dry. And after my brows dry, I'm gonna set them with powder and paint them white too with my eyelids and the rest of my face, part of my hair, and also my beard. I'm not gonna cover my neck because the outfit that you guys saw, the shirt that I'm gonna be wearing is a turtleneck, so it practically covers everything all the way to my neck. All my neck, and I don't need to cover the entire neck area, but I do need to cover my ears, which I'm gonna be doing at some point during this process. One step that I forgot to do when I was coming up with this makeup was to cover my hands, because I could not find my white gloves to actually tie the entire look together, so it kind of looks weird that I have like my entire white face with blue undertones and the contour made in blue, but then my hands are skin colored. So I guess I should have covered them in white, but I thought I was gonna find the gloves and I didn't, so sorry about that. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. So as you can see, I'm covering my beard area also with white, but I'm not going all the way down since I just want the hint of the white. And then I'm gonna be using also a spoolie to actually cover the hairs and make them look more white. I'm not going to the brows yet because they're still wet, and I need to set them with powder, that way it doesn't they don't mix up with the white and end up getting the glue out of the brows. So, and after they dry and I set them all with powder, I'm gonna put the white all over the rest of my face. And that means that I'm gonna be covering my eyelid completely and the brow, because I'm gonna be creating a new brow on top. Now I'm trying to speed up the process because my brows are still wet, so I'm gonna cover most of my forehead, and then I'm gonna set with powder my brows, and then I'm gonna put the white color on top of them, including the lid and my hair. As you see, I'm partially covering the edge of the hair and part of the sideburns and all that stuff with whites too. That way I can speed up some of the process. And I also, after I set up the brows, like I said, I'm gonna put the clown white on top of them also. Okay, so after I painted white my entire face, I set it up with powder, and now I'm going with the blue, light blue shadow, and I'm gonna start mapping out where I want my contours to be in my entire face. I'm starting with my cheekbones. I'm using the cheekbones as a guide as to where I want my contour and the cheeks to fall. Then I'm gonna do my nose and my eyes, and then the rest of the contour with that same color, which is a lighter blue, just to use as a blueprint as to what I want my face to look like at the end. And then I'm just gonna start deepening those blues until I achieve my desired look. The thing with this is I like to go from lighter to darker, because if you put too much, you can't correct that. So I use lighter colors first, and then I start building it up until the desired shade I want, and I start deepening the areas that are more um, necessary to be deepened. So as you can see, I just marked my cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, and I'm gonna be doing or creating my my new eye crease, which is gonna be higher than my regular eye crease, and then I'm gonna be deepening all those contours all over my face. Now with a bigger brush, I'm gonna start doing the contours of the face and blending them in with that lighter blue that I started using originally, just to give it that initial shade that I can blend the darker colors into. That way um, it looks more seamless, you know. Again, as you can see, I'm just covering the areas that I would like to contour, um, as if you were contouring your face with the regular colors, but I'm using the blue tones instead. And I'm going again slowly with lighter colors and then building it up to the desired darkness that I like in my face. I know in the beginning it looks a little bit too light, but I promise it's gonna end up looking good. Because what I want is that shade that looks like I'm kind of like frozen, not quite like Aladdin's genie, which is what I thought some people were gonna think when they saw my tutorial. As you guys can see, with that light shade of blue, already starts looking different, starts giving the face dimension. But once I start applying the darker colors in the as you can see with that deep blue, I'm just leaving it in the back and just blending it towards the back and a little bit to the front and upward, not concentrating into blending it in with the rest of the face, just keeping it on the background areas, just to hide away those areas and round out my forehead, my cheekbones, and make it look more prominent, more pronounced. So you see I'm keeping it in the back of the face, not taking it all the way to the front, just kind of doing like a gradient effect. Now that I just did is a trick that I like to do, is blending the nose contour with the crease of the eye. That makes it look more like a natural feature instead of like something that you just created. And I'm just darkening a little bit of the nostrils to make the nose seem smaller, and the bottom part of the nose, that way it looks like it's a little bit more pointy and more tiny in appearance. As you guys can see off camera, I went ahead and deepened my contours in my forehead and my cheekbones, keeping it in the back. And now I'm starting to create where my new brow is gonna fall with that same light blue that I used in the beginning of the contouring process. I'm gonna be using the same blue to create the illusion of a new brow. And on that brow, remember, I'm gonna put those sugar crystals to create the effect of being frosted. Now that I'm done with the brows, I'm gonna start smoking the eye, but with the same blues that I started. But then I'm gonna be adding darker and darker blues until I create that gradient effect and that kind of smoky eye with blues. And that way my eyes will be the focus of this makeup. So it doesn't look like everything is only blue and it doesn't have any dimension to it. I'm adding more and more deeper blues to the eyeshadow. That way it looks like a beautiful contrast in between the blues that I have on my face and the blue and black that I'm gonna be adding to the eye area. Again, slowly build up what you want. Don't overdo and put like too much shadow at once, because if you do that, it's not easy to remove. It's easier to just add more a little by little than just going ahead and adding too much and then not being able to take it off. You're gonna keep adding shadows and deeper colors and blend it upwards until you achieve the desired look, and blend part of those shadows into the nose contour to make it look like it's the same shadow going upwards. That way you don't risk it looking like detached from your entire face. And then as soon as you achieve that look, you're gonna add the darkest blue you can find, or black, to the outer corner of the eye to make it look like smoked. And then it's all about liner and the smaller details at the end. Okay guys, so I put a little glitter in my cheek, aside from the highlighter, a little bit in the tip of my nose, and I did a little bit of blue inside the lip, and then silver glitter all around the perimeter. I put this white garment with this, this fur fantasy. And this is my version of Jack Frost. I lost my white gloves that I had somewhere. I can't find them. But you see, you get the idea. You see what I was trying to achieve. It's not perfectly what I envisioned, but hey, it doesn't look bad. Let me know what you guys think of this look, and what do you think I should have done differently, and what else you want to see in my show, in my YouTube channel. I hope you guys like it, and have a wonderful night and happy holidays.